press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi everyone, this is Aram Tadepalli. Welcome to my channel Tech in Life. In this video, I am going to explain how to use a data set, whether it may be Excel sheet, CSV file and MS Access file, everything you can use in Tableau for data visualization. For you, in this fourth video of free bootcamp course in Tableau, I am using two different kinds of data sets. One is Excel sheet and other one is MS Access file. And these two are different in formats, and I'm going to explain how to get the data, how to clean the data, and how to do a data visualization, how to create a graph, or how to create a map using those two data sets. So please do watch completely this entire video and you can get idea on how to use a data set to make a visualization, to make a visual wonder using the textual information. And thanks for watching this video.
Hey guys, as I mentioned in introduction of this video, I am going to demonstrate data visualization in live in this video using two data sets. One is in Excel format, another one is in MS Access format. So first of all, I am separating these two files in two parts. In first part, I am going to demonstrate data visualization using Excel file. In second part of this video, I am going to demonstrate using MS Access file. So I have two files in my repository. Just click on Microsoft Excel here so that it will pop up one window to ask where the dataset is available. So my dataset is available here. So customer analysis. I am using this dataset for now, and I am clicking open that dataset. It will be open in a data source repository like here. So customer analysis, my dataset name, and these are the sheets which are available in that dataset. So I am going to use this dataset, and before that, if there are any missing variables, we need to clean the data. Is the main concept in data mining. So I am selecting one of the sheet here. Let me do with like order details. I'm dragging and dropping order details here in this plane, and I'm clicking on use data interpreter. By using data interpreter, it may useful for cleaning the Excel sheet, Excel workbook here. So I'm clicking the data interpreter here. So it will load automatically. It will clean the necessary information. If there is any unwanted information, you can clean that by using this one. As a result, it will create another Excel sheet. Need not to worry about that one. You can use this one. So we have features like order ID, day, item ID, customer ID, storage ID. We have few measurements, few dimensions here, and also measurements. So we are going to do some data visualization using Tableau now. So click on sheet 1 here to go to worksheet. We have all the information, and we have dimensions here, we have measurements here. Just think you need to understand this is our worksheet, and this is the panel of maps and graphs which will be available in Tableau. So you can click on here to hide it now for now, and you want to do some visualization using the Excel sheet now. So I'm using order ID for a while. I'm dragging and dropping two rows here. So it will automatically present like this. So the order ID is here, and some value will be explained it later. So we can consider this value later, but I am mentioning order ID here. So as I mentioned in the form of rows, it will represent like this. The visualization will be like this. If I mention it in column, it will do like this. So better to maintain a good look, so I am using that in rows. And now, I want to check delivery charge for each order ID. So I am dragging and dropping that delivery charge column here. So the data will be automatically changing. So it's representing with some variable. So I want to make a filter, like I don't want to measure it in sum, I want to make it as a count. So I am going to change that measurement value, I'm going here, right clicking on that small drop down. So go to measure here and I'm mentioning it as count. So data will be changing like this. So delivery charge will be in the form of this count. So we have some information here and I want to make it more complex. So I want to add channel ID also in rows. So channel ID will be allocated and I want to add customer ID. So customer ID got allocated here. I want to add item ID here. I want to drag and drop like this. So it modified. So for every order ID, the item ID will be different, and that delivery charge will be distributed among those three variables. So three item IDs, it will be distributed like this. So now I want to visualize this data using any one graph. So click on this show me button, and according to the data which is available in this worksheet, it's going to show what are the relevant graphs we can use. And for example, I want to make it as sheet 1, not sheet 1 name. I want to rename it sample sheet 1. So I'm maintaining as sample sheet 1, and I'm clicking on side by side bars here. You can check name here. When I hover in or to any graph, it will show like this. So I'm clicking on side by side bars, then it will modify like this. So for every category, one color representation will be allocated. So when you hover on it, you can see a label like it's a kind of tooltip label, or like representing the information of that graph. So you can use any kind of other tree maps. You can use tree map. It will be representing like this. So our textual information will be changing into some graphical information. I want to maintain it as a bubble, so I will make it as a bubble. It will look like this. So better to maintain it as a side by side bars for now. And now I'm going to work on other sheet. So I'm clicking on new worksheet here. Sheet 2 will be activated. Now again I'm using order ID here, and item ID here, and channel ID here, and I'm using all store ID also. So we need to get measurements here. That's the difference between dimensions and measures. Dimensions will be the key variables which are considered as features, and the measurements will be the numerical values of those dimensions. I can explain clearly these things in next video, episode 5. For now, I am using number of records to represent this numerical information. So after maintaining this kind of manner of records, we can use some sort of heat maps, some sort of horizontal bars, or tree maps. We can use box versus whisker plots like this. And I am using for example, I am using side by side circles now. So we can get side by side circles like this. So I want to change it as a sample sheet 2. So I renamed it as sample sheet 2. By using these two sheets, I want to make a dashboard. So for that, I have to click on new dashboard here, and what are the sheets which we created till now will be available in the sheets section like this. So we need to drag that one and drop this in workspace. It will automatically navigate it to workspace, and it will set it its manner like this. So we can click on this, remove the from the dashboard, so that some space will be occupied. So it looks like this. It looks some awkward, but we need to adjust for now. And now I'm going to use sheet 2 now. I'm dragging and dropping here, so it will share the screen in the half of manner. So it will look like this. And for suppose if you want to change the model here, so it looks something like awkward, but I want to change it here in the sheet 1. Let's do it as a bubble graph. So bubble graph I implemented here. In sheet 2 I'm implementing like a heat map, sorry, tree maps. So it looks like this. Okay, let's go to dashboard again, check whether what are the things available in that dashboard. You can observe when we updated sheet 1 and sheet 2, it will be automatically reflecting to dashboard which we are using. So in the same way, every data set we can work on. So this is the part 1, that is using Excel sheet. So let me go to part 2 now. In part 2, I want to go with MS Access file. So click on this show start page button. So I'm clicking on Microsoft Access, and I already have a file, a .mdb file here. So I'm no need to browse again. I'm clicking on open. It will take some time. So it opened like this, and 4 sheets are available in this data set. So I'm dragging and dropping one coffee chain query now. So we have some information coffee chain query, and directly we can go to sheet 1 sheet here. So click on new worksheet. So all the information regarding coffee chain query will be available here. So I'm dragging and dropping area code and using product type, state, dragging and dropping state here, and also market size. So I'm trying to make it more complex to understand, and now we need to fill this fields with some value. So I want to fill it with some profits. Okay, they changed, and I want to add sales also. I can add sales, and I want to add a total expenses. Added total expenses, and budget margin. Added budget margin, budget sales. So regarding these dimensions, these are the measurements. I think you got some idea. So regarding these dimensions, with respect to those dimensions, these are the measurements. Now only few of the graphs are available to plot. Because of this kind of plotting information is available. So according to these plotting information, only few graphs are available. I'm clicking on side by side bars again. So it will represent like this, and I want to add this sheet 3 also to my dashboard. So I'm clicking on dashboard 1. Sheet 3 is available. I'm clicking and dragging and dropping to side of sheet 1. So it will look like this. Okay, it looks like some awkward thing, but the process is similar to all of the things. So I'm using sheet 1 and sheet 2 represent the data in Excel sheet. I used sheet 3 for to represent the data in MS Access file. So this is how we work on Excel sheet and MS Access file. So this is the same procedure we follow for all kinds of data sets. So you can choose the dataset format and you can browse it. In the data source, you will get information of the files and values. You can use drag and drop options to rows and columns, the dimensions and values, and we can plot any kind of graph we want. And moreover, there is an other option that we need to create a story. So let's see what is a story based on these 3 sheets. I'm clicking on new story button here. It will create a workspace like this. So in dashboard we can change, that is we can use sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 at a time. But in story we can use only one content, either it is a sheet 1, sheet 2, data dashboard 1 or sheet 3. We can use only one. For that purpose we can drag and drop here. It will look like this. So we are creating a story. We can click on this presentation mode, and we can make it as a presentation to your superiors. You can click on escape to get to back mode, and if you want to make a presentation on sheet 2, you can click on this and drag and drop. It will replace. It will not adjust in the frame like we do in dashboards. So story is different, dashboard is different. And I want to make a story on dashboard, so I want to click on dashboard and drag and drop here. It will replace like this. So the dashboard which we created, it replaced with sheet 2. So next one, sheet 3. So we are replacing dashboard 1 with sheet 3 now. It looked like this. So we can save that one, and we can save it as a workbook, sample workbook, like this, and we can click enter. We can save it as sample workbook. I want to save it as sample book work, sample 1, and on desktop. So I saved there. So this is the procedure we need to use, we need to follow while operating on any kind of text fields, any kind of excel sheets, any kind of access files like this. So this is the procedure of using dataset, and how to visualize the dataset. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and I think you got some information on Tableau, which is required to become a data analyst. And thanks for subscriptions, and please do follow every episode in my channel. Like the video, share the video, please press the bell icon. If you are not subscriber, please subscribe to my channel Tech and Life, and please press the bell icon. It will be very helpful for me, and you can get the notifications of other videos and other bootcamp course related information. And please support me and mention your views in the comment section, so it will be very helpful for me. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.